Guys, it's Shauna with Just Try to Be Nice, and it's Monday, so I went to the store like I always do on Monday, and I got my groceries, and I spent $100 this week. Normally I spend $80, but I spent $100 this week because I got 2 boxes of dog food, which is not normally something I buy. My husband buys it at BJ's, but he's having a really rough time, so I was like, I can buy it, and I had a coupon at Wal Mart that I could use, so you know me and coupons. So I went a little over. I spent $20 more than I normally would. But here we go. Let's get this haul started so I can get to cleaning because my kitchen is dirty. Please don't judge me because my kitchen's dirty. I know it's dirty. I just haven't had the chance to clean it. So here we go. The first thing I did was go to Aldi like I always do. And I usually don't get this. I'd never seen it there before. I usually get the Wal Mart Great Value, but those are 50 cents and these are only 30. So I bought 3 of them because I needed salt. And I bought my eggs, the ones that I love so much that have my favorite Bible verse on the inside, just in case you've never seen one of my videos. These are from Golden. And then on the inside, it has my favorite Bible verse ever, which is Psalms 118:24, which is, "This is the day which the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." This is the day that the Lord hath made, that the Lord... Sorry, I know I can't sing. Anyway, it's one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite Bible verses, so I always buy these eggs. And they're cheap. I mean, if they weren't cheap, I would still buy them because of the Bible verse, but it's like, I get to get the ones I want, and they're the cheapest. Got some sugar. I always get sugar. Let me show you. I have a ton of these. Let's see, how many do I have? Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Needless to say, I don't really need them, but I do a lot of sweet tea, and I do a lot of hot tea, and it requires a lot of sugar. Got some strawberry cream cheese, because I just felt like getting some strawberry cream cheese. Got 2 things of Swiss cheese, because I might make some potato soup this week. I have bacon, and I have potatoes, and now I have cheese, so I might make some potato soup because I have some potatoes that are going to go bad. And then I want to make beef stew, so because these were on sale for $3.99 a piece, so I bought 2 of them. And I already have from last week that I haven't used. I already have my carrots and my celery, and I have my onions, if you can see through there. So I've already got all my ingredients from beef stew. All I needed was the beef. So I got the beef, and then there's my onions, because I always buy onions, and I always buy peppers. Every single week I buy onions and peppers. So, got my onions, got my peppers, got my strawberries, got my tomatoes. I did not need to get lettuce. I always make, on Thursday nights, we have breakfast, and I always make my husband a bacon, lettuce, and tomato salad. Did not need lettuce, had it in the fridge. Did need tomatoes, because I used all that I had last week to make homemade spaghetti sauce. Got a loaf of bread, although, let's be real clear here. I already have like 6 loaves of bread over here because let's see, I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. I have so many loaves of bread over here. It's not, and there's like 3 more right there. But they were only like 25 cents a week or 2 ago, so I bought a bunch. And this is buttered bread, which is different from white bread, like sandwich bread. So, yeah, but my bread basket is overflowing with bread. We might need to go find some ducks in the near future. And then we have a bunch of hot dogs because a couple weeks ago we went to BJ's and my husband bought this gigantic thing of like 50 freaking hot dogs. It's not really 50. There's 24 of them. Why would you need 24 freaking hot dogs for a family? I mean, for somebody who eats like 2 hot dogs a year. I don't quite get it. But easy dinner. That's an easy dinner for me. Pop those puppies in a pot of boiling water, stick them in a bun, throw some lettuce and tomato on a plate, you're good to go. So I had to get some buns so that we can eat the hot dogs or they're going to go bad. And then I got, I got a brisket for myself because I'm always craving corned beef and cabbage for some strange reason. And lately, I've all of a sudden decided I like really, really spicy food, which is weird because I swear to you, like my whole life, I've never liked spicy food. I like wasabi, but I don't like Tabasco. So, like, I like wasabi spicy, but I don't like hot pepper, jalapeno, salsa, Texas Pete spicy. But just in the last week, I'm like, would Texas Pete taste good in coffee? Like, I'm literally all of a sudden craving spicy foods all the time. So, I kind of go with what I want, and I've really been craving this. I've been eating it pretty much every week for the last month, but I didn't for the last 2 weeks, and so I got myself a good size one, because I'll pretty much eat this for dinner for 2 or 3 nights this week. And it was $13.97, and I got 3.5 pounds, almost 4 pounds. So I did good there. And then I got 2 heads of cabbage to go with that. And then, oh, check these out. I got these. They were only $1.50. Normally I'm not the one to buy stuff, you know, like this, but it's from some Dutch thing, which Aldi's all about Dutch stuff right now. But they're like peanut butter flavored Cheetos. So I figured, you know, at least just for the novelty, my girls are going to love the, what? It's a Cheeto, but it tastes like peanut butter? I had to get my gallon of milk. I always get a gallon of milk. And then I got some crushed tomatoes. I normally get the Simply Organic ones. They're $1.49 a can. These were 85 cents a can. But I was like, you know what? I don't really need them. I'm just buying them to stock up because I used 2 cans last week when I made some spaghetti sauce. So I don't really need to spend that extra, you know, $1.50 if I don't need to, because I don't need to. So I didn't. And I bought this for myself, and as you can see, I already had some of it, and I will probably drink this today. It's just naked smoothie. I'm having a lot of issues with when I eat, so I might need to start juicing again. So I went ahead and got some, and I already have a ton of carrots in the fridge, and I already have a thing of apples, so I got some ginger at Wal Mart. So I'm going to start, but I love these things. They're so good, and they're so easy, and it's no work. No work. You just open it. All right, so that's everything that I got at Aldi. And then after I left Aldi, I drove to the Dollar General, which is kind of out of the way, but I needed to get these cat treats. They're called Temptations, and my cat loves them. You know what? She loves them so much, I kind of feel like I should show you how much she loves them, because I don't think you'll believe me. So I'm going to just set you down. Let me see, where am I going to set you? Oh, here's good. Just set you right here. Can you see my dog? Can you see my dog there? Ah, it won't stay. Ah. Phone is like, no. I don't even know if this is going to work. Ah, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to have to do it with one hand. All right, so let's see. Hold with teeth. And open. Oh, she already hears it. She knows it's for her. Look at it. I shake it. And I go, when I want her attention, like when I want her at the top of the stairs, I'll hold it like this. And I'll shake it, and she'll come running. Watch her. She's like, I'm not letting you out of my sight. I know you've got the treats. I know you got the treats for me. What are you doing, Mom? I know you got the treats, Mom. Oh, excuse the dirty laundry. I've got to do the laundry. All right, Stitch. Now, this is my favorite. Is I get one, and I throw it up the stairs. I make her chase them. She's like, she thinks she's a dog. This is what they look like. They're just like little, you know, and they have like stuff on the inside of them that's like soft that they love. So we're going to switch hands. You ready, Stitch? You going to go get it? You going to get it? Go! There she goes. Now this one, I will take and throw down the hallway. You ready? You ready? Go! Oh. I think Leo's like, I'll get that one. I don't think she lost it. There she goes. Where'd it go, Stitch? You can find it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Yeah. There she goes. So needless to say, my cat loves these things. And I usually get them, they're $1 a bag, and I usually get one every couple weeks. And it's a really good way for the girls, like for my kids, if they want to spend some time with my cat, all they have to do is grab this and shake, 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 and she comes running when you shake it. So I had to get some of these because we were almost out. And then I got some hair things for Kylie on clearance. These were 90 cents a piece. Which is silly because I could get them for $1. I could get way more for $1 at the Dollar Tree. But, you know, she needs some, so I got her some. And these were on sale for $1, and they're actual, because I got some a week ago that were colored, but I was so disappointed when all of them were black ink. So I was like, what's the point of having all these different colors if you're not going to have actual different colors? And you see how it says assorted down there? So it's the purple one actually writes purple. The blue one actually writes blue. Because I got myself a journal at Wal Mart for $2. Actually, for $2.50. And it's a really nice lined journal. So I wanted to have a nice set of pens to go with it. And then, of course, I had to get myself some more Mr. Clean Liquid Muscle because today is floor day. And I mean, clearly it's not like I need them. I have plenty, but I am using it and I had a coupon and it was going to expire. So I went ahead and got some. And they had it on sale for $2.25 today anyway with my $1 off coupon, which made it $1.25. So that's what I got at $1. Oh, and then I got these shoes for my daughter. These, because Kylie needed new shoes and they were $8. And they were in the clearance bin. Okay, the manager at that Dollar General does not like me because Dollar Generals have different policies about their penny item policy. Some Dollar General managers are like, girl, I don't care. I don't get in trouble. Take it. And some are like, no, you can only get 3 items, and then the rest have to be put in the office you have to give them your name, and then the manager will come in and you'll be able to buy them, but the manager will have to close them out first, which basically is the manager didn't do their damn job before you found those items on the floor, and they're going to get in trouble, so they don't want to get in trouble, so they close all the items out, and instead of throwing them away, which is what they're supposed to do, they then give them to you. Which, it's not my fault if you didn't do your job at your job. So needless to say, the manager doesn't like me. So these were in clearance, like by the bathrooms, they have a little 3-tiered basket. And the medicine's usually in the bottom, and then there's like boxers and shoes, and then there's like clothes and cleaning stuff up here. And these were in the clearance. There's 4 pairs of them in there. So obviously they were clearance. And I get to the register, and they ring up for $8. And I was like, oh, no, they should be clearance. And so she calls the manager, and the manager's like giving me crap from the minute that she sees that it's me. Like, she gets there and she's like, oh, what seems to be the problem here? And I was like, well, these should be clearance, and they're not ringing up for clearance. Where did you get them? She saw me at the basket. The clearance basket is right next to the bathroom, which is right next to the back door, which she was in the back restocking. She saw me back there when I was looking at the baskets. So she's like, where did you get them from? I was like, I got them from the clearance basket right by the bathrooms where you saw me. There's a whole bunch of them back there. There's like 4 or 5 pairs of them. Well, they're not on clearance. Well, then why are there 5 pairs of them in your clearance bin? I don't know, but they're not on clearance. And I was like, well, you know, I'm sorry, but there's 5 of them back there. So they're on clearance. And I was like, and anyway, it's spring and summer. These are clearly not spring and summer shoes. They're obviously on clearance. So she was like, fine. You can have them for $5. And I was like, fine, I'll take them for $5. But if they're really not on clearance, you need to go remove the other 5 pairs that are back there. So I got my daughter some shoes for $5, which these are cute. And I don't care. I'm not one for seasons. She's not either. So that was a pretty good deal. I was happy to get that. And then I went to Walmart and I got some bread. Now this is the Italian bread. Or French bread. They always have it. But sometimes if you look in the clearance section, like the day-old bread, they'll have it, and they'll have it pre-sliced, and they'll have it for 60 cents. It's regularly like $1. So I love this because this makes really good French toast. Really, 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 really good French toast. And then I got some ranch because I'm going to make some ranch pork chops this week. And check this out. Oh my God. Look, look, look. New Tang. Okay, first of all, Tang is not new. Tang has been around since I was little. I can literally remember being like 5 years old and the yellow Kool-Aid type Tang drink that my mom would make for me with like powder that went into a glass with like Metamucil. And I would beg for it. Can I please have Tang instead of water? So when I saw the Tang today, I was like, OMG 1986 called. I have to buy this for my girls. And this whole thing was like $1.50. I have not looked at the back of it. I will be honest with you. I have not looked to see like how much sugar and look, that's real big letters though, contains 0% juice. So I've not really looked. I know it's bad. Let's see. Wow. Can you see that? says 35 grams of sugar. Oh, it's like more soda, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna wax nostalgic with my girls for a little bit. It's probably not something I'll buy regularly, but I had to buy it. Tang! And I got some orange juice, like real, legit, good for you orange juice. And I bought myself some cottage cheese, and I bought some ginger because I have to make, I'm juicing this week. I'm gonna try to juice this week, so I got some carrot apple ginger juice. And I wanted to do a quick tip. If you're buying ginger at the store, especially if it's not like already prepackaged and you have the choice of what you want to buy, you want to try to get these small pieces like this because they don't weigh very much. Like this one does not weigh nearly as much as this one. And if you can get just a bunch of these as opposed to like one of these, you really will save your money. And you're sticking it in the damn juicer, so it doesn't matter what it looks like anyway. So I just want to, like, I got all of these for 74 cents, which it's a pretty good deal on ginger. If I'd bought one, like a giant one that looked like this, it would be like $1.50. So just a little tip, if you're buying ginger, find the small leftover pieces because there's a lot of ginger there, but it doesn't weigh anything. So then I went to the clearance section and I went a little crazy. Just a little crazy. All right, so these were $1. Finally, in fucking April, they have their Thanksgiving scents on sale. Finally. Thrifty Chica was talking about these damn things being at like 10, 25 cents like months ago. My Walmart just now got them for $1, so I bought one. It's a thankful harvest. That's clearly Thanksgiving. So finally, it was $1, and I only got one because I was like, I had to take it to customer service and say, how much is this? And they said it's $1, and I was like, yay! But I'll know next time I go in there that there'll be $1. And then they had their Easter stuff 90% off, so these were 10 cents a piece. So I bought 2 of them. And then, now this is kind of like, some people would consider this shady, but I don't. Right next to all the clearance bin, and I'll put the picture in the video right now. See, okay. Right next to all the Easter clearance, there's these things. They're in a box at the bottom. It said 90% off. And they're obviously, they're not Easter. They have little sharks on them, and it's like a cup with a made-in straw, which is pretty freaking cool. And then there's like a bowl with a made-in straw, I guess, for maybe root beer floats. I don't really know what that's about. It's a sipper bowl. Why would you want to sip something? Maybe cereal? I don't quite know, but there's, again, with the sharks. And then I got some plates. Now, they were $1. You see the $1 on there? When I got up to the clearance, when I got up to the register. And anytime you're dealing with clearance, do not waste your time at the register. Go straight to customer service. So when I got to customer service, I said, how much are these? Because they were in your clearance bin for 90 cents, 90% off, but they're not ringing. They don't look like they would be Easter. And the girl, Lisa, loves me. And she was like, no, girl, they're ringing up for $1. And I was like, oh, no. And I showed her the picture, and I was like, look, you've got a whole display of them right underneath the 90% off, giant 90% off sign. So if they're not, in fact, 90% off, you need to move them because everyone's going to think they are. And the lady was like, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Her name was Melissa. Thanks, Melissa. She was like, you're right. Thank you. And I will go ahead and give them to you for 90% off. So even though they were supposed to cost me $1 each, I got them for 10 cents each because I'm good like that. And then I got some of these. Now, this is a cassette adapter, which if I drive a really old car. I drive a 2002 Nissan Quest. My car is so old, it still has a tape player. But I don't mind the tape player because I can plug the tape player in and then I can put the other end of this, which is, it's got a wire on the other end of it, and I can put the other end of it into my phone, and then I can play my music from my phone in my car. And I always have these in my van anyway. They're usually $4.97, but they had them for $1. That means that they're getting rid of them. They're not going to have them anymore because who the hell has cassette tapes in their car anymore? Nobody. So I went ahead and bought 3 of them because they're not ever going to have them again, and I use them all the time in my car. So I went ahead and bought 3 to stock up. And then I already showed you my pens. But then I got this awesome, awesome journal for $2.50. Look at that. It's lined and it has 340 pages. Holy cow. And then I got myself some paint chips. If you watch any of my hauls, you know every time I go to Walmart I get paint chips. Today I just decided to get some purple ones. I don't know why I wanted purple. I don't need them for anything. I just grabbed some purple ones. And then I got this awesome Omni organizer. If you don't know about this, I love this. Like, I'm a huge notebook planner person. As you can see, I love journals, I love notebooks. I have a shelf up in my attic that's just blank notebooks and journals that I've gotten on clearance for when I want one. But I've never quite seen one like this one. It's $3.50 at Walmart, and it's like you open it up and every page has like prepared by, project title, the date, and then there's like 25 or so space. There's a space over here for notes, and then there's 25 lined pages on this side, and then it continues. It doesn't start with 1 again. It starts with 26, 27, 28, 29, all the way to 50. So I'm just a huge fan of these. I've gotten like 6 of them so far, and I'll show you one. This is the one that I use the most. This one's called my accountability. Let's see. Yep, accountability. And what I mean by that is I write down everything I do. So on Monday, 3/23/15, I emptied the dishwasher, I reloaded the dishwasher, I cleaned out the fridge, I cleaned the counters, the sink, and the table. I cleaned up Haley's clutter, I did laundry, I washed the laundry, I dried the laundry, I folded the laundry, I swept the kitchen, I mopped the kitchen, I cleaned the rug, and I took it outside and knocked off the dust. I had IEPs scheduled, I had to schedule IEPs, and then like I cleaned out the fridge, I put all the, then I went shopping, and I did all these things, and then I made carrot apple ginger juice. Like that's what I did on Monday. And then Tuesday, I emptied the dishwasher, I reloaded the dishwasher, I swept the kitchen floor, I moved the table, I mopped the kitchen floor, I cleaned the counters, I dealt with Haley's clutter, I swept the downstairs bathroom, I mopped the downstairs bathroom, I cleaned the tub, I cleaned the toilet, I cleaned the sink, I cleaned the clutter. I mean, so you get it. You get it, right? You get it. And then this is when, or this is, no, that week I had, the girls were out of school. That's what it was. The girls were out of school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, for Easter, spring break. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. They were out of school. So then we go back to Monday. And then this is what I did on Monday. I had to, we went to BJ's. That was our big day that we went to BJ's. And then, you know, just Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so on and so on. And I mean, I'm not going to go into like the crap that I do every day. It's really boring. But the reason why I do that, it's threefold. One, I do it so I feel like I'm getting something done. It's really hard when you're constantly doing the dishes because they're constantly needing to be done. Like, there's always dishes that need to be washed or rinsed or dried or put away. There's always laundry that needs to be done. So as a stay-at-home mom, you kind of feel like those tasks are just looming and they never get done. But I can look in this book and see I'm clearly doing them every day. I know it seems like they're not getting done, but they are. So that's why I do it. So I feel like I get that sense of accomplishment from doing something. I also do it to keep track of, like when I do my cleaning schedules at the beginning of, I do one in the beginning, I'll change it spring and winter because when the girls are home, my cleaning schedule is different from when the girls are at school. And one of the things that I'll do is I'll go back into my accountability notebook and I'll say, okay, well, one of the things that I really need to do is I need to empty the dishwasher, reload the dishwasher, sweep the kitchen floor, do the laundry, like the bathrooms are important, but cleaning out the fridge, that's something I can probably go to every 2 weeks instead of every week. So that's one of the reasons. And then the third reason is when my husband comes home and says, what did you do all day? It doesn't look like you did anything. I can pull that thing out and I can say, really? Because that's what I did today. That's exactly what I did today. And that's why I love it. So I bought myself another one of those because as far as I'm concerned, you can never have enough of these things. And then that's it. So that's my haul. It's my Walmart clearance stuff. Oh, and I got all of this. I got these, all of these, this, and all of this for $3. Yeah. Good job, Shauna. And then my total at Walmart with food was $30. And then my total at Aldi with food was $60. So oh, and I got dog food. Oh, I almost forgot. I got dog food. $20 of what I bought was dog food, so I feel like I should show you the dog food that I bought. This is the kind that I get. It's called Moist and Meaty, and they're just these little packets of dog food, and they really are soft. Like, I'll show you. You can see they really are soft. You can squish them. And I got him steak flavor, and I got him burger flavor because I had a coupon, and they were on sale, and he seems to really like those. We dealt with a couple issues about a month ago because I think he might have been poisoned by Beneful. So he kept throwing everything up. So and then there was like three foods that we bought that he just could not eat. He would just throw them up. Pedigree, Purina, and kibble. He just threw those up. But he seems to like this one. So I got a coupon for it and I saved some money on it. So I bought some of that too. So that's why my total at Walmart was $32 instead of $10. So anyway, there you go. That's my haul. Now I have to go put all this crap away. I have to start dinner, and I have to clean my entire kitchen. You saw what I do on Mondays. It's insane what I do on Mondays. So anyway, gotta go. I love you guys. I miss you. Bye.